Hey guys, it is DJ Wonder Chrissy, and we are back again. Happy Turkey Transit Day to you. Yeah, today's a day that people, and yesterday, flying across the country. Hopefully everything is going all right. Let me bring down the house music. We got a little bit of mood-setting music there for you today. Oh, wow. Today is Wednesday, November. I keep thinking it's October. It's November 22nd. It's Wednesday. It's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and my name is DJ Wonder Chrissy. I'm doing some painting. Got my painting shirt on today, and this is Wonder Chrissy's Midwest Garage. That's what we're going with for now. DJ Wonder Chrissy's Midwest Garage. We are part of the Land Cruiser Midwest channel. Like, share, and subscribe, folks. We got lots of content on lots of topics. We do foodies, we do casinos, we do car shows, we do commentary. We do a little bit of everything. We do a little bit of adventure, a little bit of exploring the highways and byways of the Midwest for you the viewers. So let's get back to our topic of today, which is transit. I'm sure, comment below if you've run into any issues with flying the last year or so, and the crazy people you meet in the airports and on the airplanes, to say the least. I've got some good ones here for you today, just in case you haven't. Maybe you haven't traveled lately, and you just don't get the chance to meet people like you should. So let's try this one. This one went viral, probably 6 months ago.
And they can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two f***s, but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
So there you have it. I think this lady, her name is Tina. She's actually come out since then. There's a lot of videos out there about her. She came out on Barstool Sports and explained that she really didn't have an explanation, which led to a lot of people have kind of come to summarize that she was kind of overserved at the Admirals Club of American Airlines. They also heard she is no longer welcome to fly on American Airlines. Lady was pretty wealthy. She's doing well for herself. I think she lived in California somewhere and making a good buck. I guess she still has her job, but yeah, she was a little toasted and didn't go well. That one didn't go well. Let me set up another one for you. I think this one is more recent. Let's see if we can get this one playing for you. And this one, I guess, just happened from Houston to Minneapolis. They had to stop the plane for a couple of reasons. So let's get this one set up here. And okay, so there we go. There we go. Let's let this one go.
On the plane.
Get me the off this plane!
A passenger shocks everyone on board as she charges down the aisle screaming hysterically.
You want to be bitchy to me? You will see me.
A flight attendant tries to calm her down as two guys block her way.
You want to know what hell is? I've been there.
The meltdown happened on a Spirit Airlines flight from Houston to Minneapolis that was forced to land in Rochester, Minnesota for another passenger who needed emergency medical attention. The delay reportedly set her off. The woman even growled and clenched her fist. The anguish on the woman's face was evident. Spirit Airlines says in a statement, the woman was removed from the aircraft with the assistance of law enforcement. She has been identified as 38-year-old Teresa Krippner, and she is an Army veteran who is reportedly suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's gonna get called on.
So there you have it. Oh, man. Notice how these two examples, I've been looking just casually today, and I've only found females. Did not see any males. I'm sure there are some. But it happens across every airline. We had a Spirit airline there, and the other one was American Airlines. I'm sure it happens on every airline. And maybe not in first class, but certainly in coach. So be careful when you're traveling, folks. It gets nasty out there, and it gets pretty wild and crazy. So just a little advice. We can give that advice. We can't give financial advice, but we can give flying advice. So there you go. Let's get into inflation. I wanted to also share with you a great video I saw on a channel called Appalachia's Homestead. And if you're not into this lady's into prepping, homesteading, and she had a great. Her name's Patera, and she's got a video here. I'm just going to show you the thumbnail of it. We won't play it, but talk a little bit about it here. She geez, it's this is the wrong one. Where are we at? There we are. So this is Patera. She did a great video. I think it's the one with the Aldi's chili. She's holding the can of Aldi's chili. As part of her channel the last couple of years, she's been tracking price. She's a big Aldi shopper, right? I'm an Aldi shopper too. So she did a video just recently of inflation cost for the last 2 years, from 2 years back until now, just the last couple of weeks. And she checked prices both times for the same items at Aldi's. She didn't know whether or not the quantities had changed at all in the products that she buys. She probably suspects they have a little bit. But anyway, she was tracking the price. So what she found out, she probably tracked like 20, 25 items that she normally buys at Aldi's, like the chili, diced tomatoes, black beans, milk, eggs, basic items that normal consumers would buy. And she found out that in a matter of 2 years, the prices of food items that she buys at Aldi's have gone up 62%. Let me say that again. She created a basket full of items that she buys, and the price has increased by 62% over 2 years. Yeah, crazy, right? Now you know why the government doesn't include food in the inflation numbers. She said, like, her basket of items cost her in 2000, or 2 years ago, which would be 2021, about $27 and change. And now it's costing her $43 and change for that same basket. And then she went on to say that, if we were to add their normal 2 to 3% inflation over those 2 years, we would still be at like $28.50. So it's inflation. Inflation is this is an example of where inflation is hitting the working man in the pocketbook, and how the middle class is turning into the lower middle class, and the lower middle class is pretty much becoming the working poor. So there you go. That's what our elective officials have done to us. They've created an inflationary environment where everyone is just getting by, and hey, more and more people are not getting by. I think last I heard there was like 43,000 people on food stamps. Go out to the national debt clock. You'll find all those facts and figures. There's a lot of videos out on the tube too about people dipping into their 401ks prematurely, taking out 401k loans, which is not a good idea because you got to pay a 10% penalty plus you got to pay it back. So be careful. Stay out of debt, guys. I keep preaching that. Live within your means. Cut out things that you don't need. And that's how you can do it, right? It's not how much you make. As I always say, people have told me this in my life many, many times, and I keep trying to sow this seed anywhere I can. It's not how much you make, it's how much you save. So the American saving rate is down to rock bottom too now. So I can understand people are having a rough time. As we approach the holidays, you need to try to come up with creative ways to reduce your outlay of cash for the holidays. Do something different with your friends instead of exchanging gifts. Maybe go out for a cup of coffee. Maybe go to a movie, holiday movie. Go to some local parade, holiday parade, or just drive around looking at the Christmas lights or something like that. So, got to do what you got to do, folks. And the less money you spent, the more money you have for other things that you really, really need. As we're seeing too, Home Depot and Lowe's have come out with their earnings recently, and they're basically in Target and Walmart too. So those are the big major players. They're all seeing a softening in our economy, which is a good sign, right? It's a good sign that inflation's starting to abate. Maybe, people are tapped out. People are tapped out, and maybe just maybe inflation's going to start heading down at last. Notice in the media talks about inflation slowing. They don't talk about it going down. So there's a difference, folks. There's inflation is still high. It's just that it's not rising as fast as it used to, but it's still rising. So we need it to go down. We needed to get it down to the 2% area before life can return to somewhat of a normalcy. I don't think we're ever returning to normal again. I'm just hoping that something doesn't go bump in the night before then, because there's a lot of indicators and red flags that are flashing red. We see the T-bill auctions not going well. The Treasury rates are going up and down on an hourly basis, which is not good. It's showing that the U.S. dollar is not stable. It's showing that other governments and countries aren't investing in the U.S. dollar like they used to. All those things are not good writings on the wall for us, folks. And be careful. Protect your wealth how you can. I know we talked about, I don't know. One way to protect your wealth is with stuff like this. This is God's money, right? This has been money for 5,000 years. This has only been money for the last couple 100 years, and it's really not money. This is all about confidence. This can go to zero. This will potentially go to zero sometime. This will never lose its value. Okay? Silver and gold will never lose its value. One of the other scary things too to consider is that gold is right now, recently, gold is at an all-time, almost at $60 off an all-time high. And nothing's really happened yet. Okay, when our economy starts crashing big time and people realize it's crashing big time and things start happening and dominoes start falling, you're going to see gold and silver values skyrocket. None of that stuff's really happened just yet, and still gold is only $60 away from its all-time high. So kind of wash that around your noodle and see how bad things are, okay? But they can get worse. That's the message I'm trying to convey to you guys. I hope you are doing things to protect yourself, your family, and your money and your wealth, right? There's a lot, like I said, this is not the only type of money. This is actually just paper, but money, you need assets, right? Home, car, although car is a depreciating asset. Precious metals are assets. They are assets, and they will have value forever. They're not gonna go up in value like cryptos and stocks and all that stuff, but they will be very stable over the long term. So I think silver's now back up over $24. It's at an all-time low. So if you're interested in putting some of your wealth into precious metals, consider silver because it's at an all-time low. Gold, as I said, is getting close to an all-time high, but they're both ways to protect your wealth. And we're not giving you financial advice, but just showing you what types of things that I do. So there you go. So watch Appalachia's Homestead with Patera, and you'll learn a lot of stuff from her. They live on a homestead in southeast Tennessee in the Knoxville area, and she has goats and cows and dogs and cats, and does a lot of gardening and canning. So she's walking the walk. She's living like people should, like people did in the olden days, and they grew some of their food. They worked hard. They had animals. She uses the goat. She just had some baby goat kits, I think probably like 10 of them or more. She makes goat cheese out of the goat's milk. She also has, like I said, cows. She milks some cows, chickens, and eggs, and turkeys, and a little bit of everything. She's got some great content. Check her out, and maybe you can learn a thing or two. So I think I'm going to end it there. Have a great Thanksgiving. Stay away from the crazies and enjoy your time away from work. And I hope you're going to look at some of our content over the holidays because we've been producing some great stuff. Check it out. Got Susie Q Slots creating some content for us. Got some shorts out there. We've been doing some live streams. And also I just put out a video yesterday about a foodie adventure to Marishka's in Crest Hill, Illinois, which is in the southern suburbs. And we had a steak garlic poor boy, which was to die for. It was to die for. Check that out and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Over and out. It's DJ Wonder Chrissy.